everyone, Storm11 here. Today we take a look into your severe weather potential for the next a lot of days. We even do have potential for severe weather later next week, and it can affect a lot of people. So I'm going to get started with an apology. I do apologize for not uploading for the past few days. It's just due to the fact my computer's been acting weird. It was not working for a couple days, but now I think I got a handle on this. So it's now working. I know what to do with it. So yeah, so let's first go ahead and start off with the Storm Prediction Center's outlook. We got two areas of slight risk. We got your first area will be out of the portions, the southern plains there, at least in the western portions of that. And we do have a slight risk also in parts of the southeast, even into the mid-Atlantic region there. So your main threats there, we do have tornado potential for both areas. Your highest risk, however, is going to be portions of Alabama there. Your damage winds there, definitely going to be there. Your hail, it's going to be higher out in the west. It's going to go on day 2. The risk is lower, and for both areas, your main threat is going to be damage winds. For both these areas, large hails potential in the western side. Tornado potential is also possible over here as well. I think over here it's just be a damage wind threat. We could have a spin up as well. Day 3, we got a marginal risk for a lot of population of people here. About 26 million people. That's a lot of people in this marginal risk here. This is going to extend from like St. Louis all the way into near the Rockies, then goes down south to the border, Mexico border there. All right, let's look into your day 4 to 8 day outlook here. This is where things start to get pretty interesting. We got the yellow means slight risk at 15%. We got that for portions of the Texas Panhandle, Oklahoma Panhandle, and also as well as portions of Kansas. Now, let's move on to day 5. It gets larger, and I think this could be the biggest day out of the 3. Yes, there is another severe weather day as well. This could be a multi-day event. So this slight risk here goes in for portions of a good chunk of Oklahoma, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, and portions of Texas. Then day 6, that continues to push off into the east from around Chicago, Columbus, Ohio, back down to near, say, Dallas there. Now your main threats from all these days is large hail, damaging winds, and maybe a few tornadoes. Now, since it's so far out, we don't exactly know where it's going to be, what's probably going to happen, but what models are predicting is that it could be a pretty good severe weather event. However, the GFS and the Canadian model are pretty aggressive. Not so much from the European model, though. We'll take a look into those models. We'll start off with the European model here. So day 4 is Tuesday, day 5 is Wednesday, and day 6 is Thursday. By the way, day 7 and 8, predictably too low. I think day 7 has a chance of severe weather as well. Not so much for day 8. So here we go, 4 o'clock primetime severe weather time. We do have some isolated severe thunderstorms. You can tell here how the lightning bolt is. I think that's a strong thunderstorm activity or severe weather potential with those larger lightning strikes than these here. So it's pretty isolated. It's not going to be for a lot of people. Probably the largest city I probably know is like Amarillo and Lubbock, Texas. Going to have to watch out for that there. Now, I cannot really show you into ingredients. All I can show you is precipitation from the European model. It's going to go into around 8 o'clock here. As you can see here, we start to get some larger thunderstorms that could be supercell potential there. We even have maybe a potential severe weather into Kansas. Alright, let's go ahead and go to Wednesday here. So here we go. Seems like it's going to be another kind of scattered activity day here. We do have potential for severe weather around Dallas, Oklahoma, Nest City, baby, and even Kansas there. You can tell here, we got some scattered, strong to maybe potential severe thunderstorms up here. The same thing around Dallas. Right here, well, I'm guessing there could be a cap where thunderstorms cannot develop. If you get under that cap, you're pretty lucky. Just gotta tell you. Then let's go and go to near the evening hours at 8 o'clock there. Then the thunderstorms really does boom up. Now let's go ahead and go into your Thursday, prep to severe weather time, which is 4 o'clock. Severe weather goes in for portions of back in Texas all the way into Kentucky there for your best chance of severe weather. Now what I've learned here, if you get like these strips here, like these strips from there, you even got a strip here, that tells me there could be some supercells there. You can see your supercell chances goes from Tennessee up into Michigan there. There's also some snow going on the northern side of this. Here's your low pressure over Lake Michigan. I think I'm correct, it's Lake Michigan. Let's look into your GFS model in the CMC. These are the more aggressive ones here. So we're going to have low pressure starting to develop off the Rockies there. It's at 997 millibars. So it's a weak one. So here we go, starting on the day, on Tuesday, we may even get a derecho event down there. That's what it kind of tells me. A derecho event means a cluster of thunderstorms that could go on for miles. And I've seen them before. I've seen a derecho. It started up here and it ended up way over here. That's what you call a derecho event, if I'm correct. So Tuesday, not really much to show there on Tuesday here. Mainly an isolated fretted event. Then here we go on to Wednesday here. Your low pressure starts to deepen some. It got weaker, but it kind of starts to deepen. But we do have a lot of moisture coming up. And it deepens very quickly. Again, there's not much moisture to deal with here from the GFS model here, but there's a lot of moisture going on up here. Which tells me there's probably a warm front going on from here. We may even have a secondary warm front coming off of here. May even have a dry line and a cold front all the way back here. So, yes. So let's go ahead and continue into Thursday here. So we got potential for severe thunderstorms for portions of the upper Mississippi Valley. And that starts to continue off. Not really showing us a snowmaker from the GFS ball here, but it's being a little bit aggressive. Seems like its lowest millibars is going to be, looks to be 996, which is not too bad. It's not bad. So, there's just some good news there. So, continue your CMC model here. We'll back this up some to here. So, here's Tuesday here. We gotta let this load here for a moment. Alright. So here you go. Now this model here is not that good, but they did say the Canadian model is a little bit aggressive as well from the SPC. And again, under derecho event possibly. And here's your low pressure there. And here comes Wednesday here. We got a lot of precipitation around. Some scattered showers and thunderstorms here. Here's Thursday. I may be wrong about Wednesday, maybe a large event, but I think Thursday is looking to be the biggest event here. That's what it's looking to be from these model runs, but things will change later on. Here is Thursday night here. Your low starts to deepen quite a bit. These also bars there do show some potentially windy conditions around it. Even a speck of snow cannot be ruled out. Now, let's go ahead and take a look into further ingredients here. So here we go. So let's go ahead and go start into Tuesday. So your severe weather threat event, here's Armadillo in Lookbach, Texas. We got some high K values, nearly 3,000 there. Let's look into your Cape and Shear values here. Around Armadillo, about 1,000. If you get over 1,000, that's where a tornado, that's really neat. It's over 1,000 of Cape and Shear. Now, here we go. Wind speed is fairly low. It's fairly low. Your lifting index, however, there's definitely no problem with that. Talk about your -8. Your helicity here, so nearly 200. So right now, the model's prediction is we may have a supercell that could bruise. There's a small chance of a tornado happening. Right now, I'm giving it at a 2% chance there of happening. If we go into your Wednesday here, so we do have some decent helicity values here around Oklahoma, near a 300. Let's go ahead and go back up. Your lifting index is off the chart. You're talking about -12, so that's fairly high. Your wind shear here, the last time I checked this, it was slacking, but now I think it's starting to go up again here. Nearly 30. That's kind of really neat for pretty good tornado potential. It's near around 30 and higher. Oops, wrong way. Your Cape and Shear values is actually a little bit high, so you really do have a tornado potential. It's looking to be Oklahoma for right now. Has the best tornado potential. It even does extend down into Texas here. We're going to see what's going to happen here. It seems like Wednesday will also be an interesting day. Let's look into your Cape. Oh boy. Yes. You're talking about over 4,000 joules per kilogram. There's even a 5,000 mark. 5,000 mark. There you go. 5,000. That's on top of the chart, folks. That's extremely high. Over 4,000. The atmosphere is extremely unstable here. Now, I do agree with SPC's forecast here. They have the cyclones even extending up here. You still have decent K values. St. Louis, not much, but it'll get to you later into the nighttime hours. Okay, now let's go ahead and go into your Thursday. Another interesting day for severe weather. And here you go here. You got very high K values. Now, it's kind of rare to have K values over 3,000 up into the north, into the Ohio Valley. Over 3,000. We got even higher K values going on down around Louisiana, back down to Texas. Cape, definitely no problem about it. Your Cape and Shear here. We got areas of a little over 1,000 there. Back down here, Texas, that's a little bit higher. And if we go into your wind shear potential, if we go up here to the north, it's kind of a little bit higher. The last time I checked was in the teens. Now we're starting to get into the 20s. It may fluctuate between that. We're just going to see there because things do change later on. Similar situation down here. Tornado potential here. It's going to be very low. It seems like the south side and the north side has the best tornado potential for right now. Let's look into your lifting index here. Extreme, very high values up into the north. You're talking about -10. Let's go back down here. -11. So right now, Memphis, I think you will do all right. I think you will do just fine on on Thursday. Let's look at your helicity values. We got close to 200 up here. Let's go down here to the south here. Very low here. Now, tornado threats, you're missing your helicity. You need helicity for tornado potential to go up. But it is very low around Houston. So your tornado potential here has actually gone down a lot. Your tornado potential is right now for portions of Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, and potentially Tennessee. Those 4 states there needs to watch for severe weather on Thursday. Now let's look into my forecast here. This is going to be for days 4 through 6. Now I said on day 4 it'll be at 2%, but you know, yeah. Damaging winds, large hail, tornadoes, all of them are at slight risk. My confidence on this is a 55%. Oh yeah, by the way, you're talking about dew points in the 70s. Very good for severe weather. Cape, no problem. Helicity is going to be alright. Lifting index, no problem. Wind shear, it's okay. Wind speed, your jet stream there is going to be good as well. Now, what the GFS model on College Dew page, I'm starting to see a little bit of a negative tilt on Thursday there. We're going to have to watch that there. And it's going to go in from the northern side, so things are really coming together for a potential 30% on Thursday there. We're going to see what the Storm Prediction Center, they'll have an update on it later tonight. It's going to be very late in their time. Let me tell you, you're talking about SPC updating their outlooks probably here like 1 a.m. Central Standard Time. So, they updated their forecast pretty daggone late. So, we'll see. We'll have a better idea what's going to happen on day 4 at the beginning of it. There, I should say. So, yeah, this is all I got for you guys today. Hopefully you enjoyed this severe weather update. Again, I do apologize for not uploading. I'm just having some computer issues. Now, if you really do like my channel, hit the subscribe button. Also, hit that bell notification so you never miss an upload. If you like this video, hit that like button. It helps me a lot. Now, if you all want to, there's a share button down there. And if you got any family members that lives in that slight risk area, please share it to them so they can have to keep an eye on this. Now, don't panic about this. This is still far out. Changes will be likely on this event here. Now, if all models do agree, then your confidence is a little bit higher. So, yeah, don't panic on this here. It's still far out. We'll most likely see some changes on the forecast. And if you got a question as well, go ahead and put it in the comment section down below. I'll try to answer it. I'm going to see you in the next one. Goodbye.